about training real quick. Do you guys enjoy training?
Of course.
Training people. Training people.
Training? Yeah. I'm a trainer.
No.
Do you like training people at work? No.
No.
Why?
And I'm not even the person who needs to train people. And I got asked to train someone because the other person who's supposed to train people was training another person, and I was just like, why the hell? Like,
do you feel like you're not good enough to train?
It's just, I don't really like, that's just so much work. And now I have to explain to you every single step. Like, I just don't like it. I don't like that. I just rather help you and guide you through it. But they asked me, I mean, I won't complain though, because the person I had to train was actually really good. Like, she was like on point. Like, there are certain things, yeah.
Have you trained a lot of
Are you in the service industry? Bartender, server, stripper, cook? Welcome home. Welcome home. This is In The Biz. We keep the world moving, and nobody knows us like us. Like us. This show is about sharing our experiences and teaching people about the ins and outs of the service industry, helping people navigate it to make some extra cash. Along the way, we'll interview the best in the biz. Welcome to In The Biz. Now, here are your hosts, Tany Mujikwa, Christian, Noris, and Anthony.
Oh, jeez.
Before we get started, before we get going, click like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Tell an old friend, and you friend, a best friend. Tell your mama, your uncle, your daddy. Nah, don't ever change it up again. Ever. And honestly, if he ever does that ever again, please unsubscribe from the channel. What's up, y'all? Don't tell her about this episode ever. No. Let's leave this one out. Every other episode, cool, but this one, just leave this out. What up, y'all?
Whatever, you got gas.
Oh, no. Anthony, we got to ask about your week, bro. You seem adventurous today.
Nah, bro.
How was your week?
That shit was boring, though. I didn't get tipped on Tuesday. My checkout was like $30, bro.
30. So you swear.
$30.
Wait, I'm sorry. You said you made $30?
I made $30.
His drink.
Oh, well, that sucks. Oh, no.
I don't know whose drink this is.
That's mine.
He's telling you to pass it.
Damn, bro.
I thought you were telling me to move it.
As you can tell, Christian would not be good as a charades partner.
Anyway.
Norris, how was your week?
I don't know. Nah, bro.
You can do charades?
Do you know what charades are?
I don't know. Honestly, if I had to pick a charades partner here, who would be good at it?
Taboo.
What's taboo?
It's like charades.
What's the difference?
So what's the difference? You spell it?
I can't explain it, but me and my girl, like, we're like
taboo,
like taboo champions and shit. So
champions.
Yeah, we're champions. You know what I mean? So if you and your girl want to challenge us, we can teach you the game. She can teach you, and then I can remember how to play.
See, where you messed up is I'm super competitive, and when it comes to board games, I like never lose. So like, if you want to hold that title, I suggest we probably don't play.
What board games do you have?
What? All right. So my favorite board game of all time is Monopoly. Okay. Right? Have you guys ever played Monopoly?
We have Monopoly.
I have
Monopoly.
Yeah, Monopoly is awesome.
Monopoly.
Wait, why is it you don't like Monopoly?
No,
it's just so freaking long, bro.
Monopoly is like the most realistic when it comes to like life in general.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No, it is, but it's so long.
It's the reason why Monopoly is fucking.
You literally, it's a life game.
Yeah,
it's a life game. How you grow. I mean, Monopoly is just damn. I've always been good at Monopoly. I love Monopoly.
Dang, so you're always in jail, huh?
Oh no.
No,
it's kind of racist because I'm black.
That was racist.
That was hella racist.
That's African on African crime.
Nah, bro. Nah, he too light skinned. He can't be African.
Well, he's Bahamian. So what do you
That-
call that? That's like a cultural difference.
That is a cultural
That's
difference.
off. You know, off white, off black. That's basically what that is there. Christian, how was your week?
It was good.
Why is it?
I got 2 days off this week.
Are you wearing the same shirt as last week? I feel like you're wearing the same shirt as last week. I called you out on it. I think you're wearing the same shirt as last week.
To the 2 days off.
Hey.
Yo, no, you know what I hate when they're not consecutive though.
What do you mean?
That shit's annoying. I had Monday and Friday off. So
yeah,
like it's just
that break. You don't get that little like break.
It's not like a vacation. It's more like
Well, I think for you guys it works though, because you guys work daytime, right? So you still have the entire day and you have the day. So it's almost like you guys have 2 weekends.
Yeah, but I want to use my first day to rest, and then my second day to go out or something.
I'm the opposite. I take my first day to go out.
There you go.
And then take the next day to just rest. Like,
I
don't
think
bother
that's the
me.
play.
I'm
No.
working.
See, you guys are doing it all wrong.
All right, walk us through this. Break it down. Break it down.
Look, I'm trying to tell you guys something.
That happens when you have 3 days off.
If you get 2 days off, you need to drink soon as you get off.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Bars.
And then the day that you're actually off,
White
you
flag.
wanna rest. And
Rest
then
and
that
recuperate.
last day,
Yellow
you wanna
flag.
wake up in the morning, right? And then you drink. So that way you can just,
I like
Have
that.
a hell
No,
of a time.
that's exactly how you do
Hey,
it.
what are you doing, Christian? Let's figure that out.
Hey, cake. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hey, my boy getting swole over here. Okay. Hey, bro. Hey, he getting swole.
Do the BJ.
I don't know.
Do the BJ.
I don't know what
The BJ. BJ.
Wait, what's the BJ?
Figure it out.
What's BJ? Who's BJ?
Oh, he's doing it. He just did it right now.
All right. So today's episode, we're gonna be talking about training, guys.
It's hot in here, dog.
Ooh,
A little nervous.
This man's farting.
A little nervous.
I know. All right, let's talk about training real quick. Do you guys enjoy training?
Of course.
Training people, training people.
Training.
No.
Yeah.
I'm a trainer. I'm a
No,
personal
no,
trainer.
no,
so,
no,
yeah.
no.
Do you like
It's already
training
in
people
the
at work?
name.
No.
No.
Why?
And I'm not
I do.
even the person who needs to train people, and I got asked to train someone because the other person who's supposed to train people was training another person, and I was just like, why the hell? Like,
Do you feel
why
like
would
you're
you
not
ask
good
me?
enough to train?
it's just I don't really like. That's just so much work. Like
don't
now I have
like-
to explain to you every single step. Like
Dang.
just don't like it. I don't like
Dang,
like
so-
I just rather help you and guide you through it. But they asked me. I mean, I won't complain though, because the person I had to train was actually really good. Like she was like on point. Like there were
She?
certain things. Yeah.
Have you trained a lot of people?
What?
No,
I
not
did
who
not train
trained him.
Tany.
She trained someone.
Oh.
And she was actually really good. Like I didn't have to, tell her. I mean, I will give a very truthful evaluation to the manager. Like after, if they asked me, because my manager came and asked me, he's like, "So how was she?" And I was like, "Really good." But like,
Have you ever given a negative feedback?
my managers never trust me to train anyone. Like at our nighttime job, I've never gotten asked to train anyone, which I'm okay with. But I was just like,
Sounds like you feel some type of way, a little,
no, I was
like
just
low
like,
key.
damn, how is this girl training and not me? But
Ah,
I was
okay.
like, all right, whatever.
So like a little bit. You felt a little bit, just like
whatever. I was just like, you know what?
What's in this punch?
Whatever.
How about you, Ant? Have you ever trained anyone?
I love training people.
Why?
Well, for one, I'm not gonna train you the way how, like, my perspective of the restaurant is, but I'm gonna train you the way how the restaurant wants you to train, and then I'm gonna give you like
Your
ins and outs of like how to make money fast.
But you actually enjoy training people.
yeah, because
Nice.
like, if somebody else that I don't like, who is lazy, is training them, then I'm gonna get annoyed because then they have their habits.
Ah, okay. So you like to set the table
I
right
to set the
ahead of
tone.
time. I like that.
Set the standard.
I like that. How about you, Christian?
Yeah, well, I don't think I've ever trained anyone. I don't forget. I'm never held responsible. No one likes me to train. I'm not responsible. So
I felt that.
yeah, no one's ever asked me to train anyone.
You can train me, Tany.
But I do. I kind of train. I like to do what Anthony does, where you teach them the right way, and then you teach them the not so right way.
Ooh.
But the right way.
Don't be
Yeah,
a robot.
it's
Don't
It's
be a
like
robot.
the right way, but not the right way.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like that makes sense. Like I don't have a good example that I wouldn't. So yeah, no. Just
Like
keep going.
if let's say like Burst Botch way is to carry a tray on each order or drink order, right? If I have two hands, right, and I have two fucking glasses, I'm not gonna fucking, especially if I'm busy, I'm gonna be like, yo, like, I'm not gonna carry a drink. My table's right there. Just carry that shit right out.
Actually,
Unless
I do have
like
an
I catch
example.
my manager like sneaking an eye on me.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Like
What example?
for our nighttime job, we give complimentary bread, right? The way I think about it is nobody says no to free food. So the way that they want us to do it is that they want you to greet the table first and then ask them if they want an appetizer, which I understand their strategy because that's making you get more money, because sometimes people just go and dine in and they don't even know about the free bread and they're just order an appetizer right away. But they're also gonna see that right next to them, there's people with bread. So they're probably gonna be like, oh, you know who? Like, I always greet the table with bread. Like, I just knock it off out of my way. I got you your bread. So even if I'm busy, like, you have bread, munch on that while I get you your drinks. So that's my way of thinking, and I actually got in trouble for that a lot, but I started doing it so often that now I see a lot of servers always bring out their bread before they even greet the table, because it's just common sense as well. Like, who's gonna say no
Courtesy,
bread?
common courtesy.
You know what? That's funny that you said that, though. I know it's a little off topic on training. I used to do that. I actually switched and stopped doing it. So I'm actually the opposite of you.
No, because we buy it for you.
Well, that helps. But the thing is, I feel like people buy less when you give them bread. So I usually ask, right? Any appetizer or anything? No? Okay, cool. If you say no, then I'll offer you the bread.
You're right.
Because I'm trying to get that check up, you know?
All right.
But if they don't say anything, yeah, I'll give you the bread all day. But I won't give it to you first because I don't want you to be like, I'm kind of full. You know what? I just do a salad and I'm good. And I'm like, oh,
yeah,
you killed me there.
At Bread Lobster, where I used to work at, freaking, the standard is one per each plus one. And it's usually get 2 tops.
One per each?
Yeah. One.
So if there's 2 people, you give them 3.
Biscuit,
right.
Yes.
Okay.
And that shit just didn't ever make fucking sense.
So you're going to have people fight over the extra?
So I just give them 2 each. You know what I mean? Like, it's like...
Look at you. Okay. Caring about
Especially
the people.
Beefcake factory.
You know, the bread over there, you know what I'm saying?
Right? Which one do you like? The brown one or do you like the
white one?
It's the brown one, dude.
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them. He didn't say both of them. He said both of them. Both of them.
Good job, bro.
This
Good
guy.
job, bro. Good
All right,
job.
let's say new person. I'm here, right? Ready to train.
Okay.
First day, how do you act?
I act very formal, so I'm gonna be professional.
So you're putting your best foot forward.
Right.
No.
Okay. Well, Brandon actually just came out of training. How do you think trainers typically act, Brandon? Like because you literally just came out of training, right?
I did. Honestly,
has anyone seen Brandon out?
Training,
there he is.
Training, I think trainers, they have an obligation and they are...
Now, do you think?
No, they're training. I think they have an obligation to like be enthusiastic and over enthusiastic to be excited about for you to be excited about the job. But the thing is just I think you're supposed to train everybody the same way how you were trained.
I like that.
Because you want to get them acclimated to like company policies and stuff, you know what I mean? But you also don't want to lie to them too.
Right.
You know what I mean? I trained people for years. And the biggest thing that I look for is are they matching my enthusiasm? If you're not, then this probably isn't going to be the best job.
I like that.
You know what I mean? That's just number one. You have to be enthusiastic. I understand you're nervous. I understand you have a wide range of feelings that you're going through right now. But you got the job. You need to learn this. You need to be more hands-on than you need to want to learn this. You know what I mean? Otherwise, then what? Like as a trainer, if I'm training you and you're not enthusiastic as much as I am about training you, how is that going to work?
And the cool thing, taking off your point, actually liken it to, you know when you go out to buy some clothes, right? At like a fancy store? If you don't love the way you look when you're trying it on, you're not going to like it. The reason why I say that is because if I'm training you and you're not super enthusiastic, it's only going to get worse from there.
Exactly.
Obviously, you can act, right? And be a little, but if you're already here, like, it's only going to get worse from there. That's your best foot forward. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
It's a red flag off the bat. I'm like, I can't, I already know how this is going.
Off top,
if you're not the happiest person on the planet the first day I'm training you, I can tell you how it's going to go.
Look, if I come in and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And you're like, hi.
Nah, bro, not happening. Nope.
Well,
you just try to get a check real quick and bounce. Yeah, no, that's how I feel.
I hate.
She said, I still hate training.
No, yeah, I hate both sides. I hate having to train. I hate being the person that's getting trained because it's like pause.
Wait, last time you were trained, right?
You can be. Look, you can be trained.
I feel like I literally like the Anthony senses like.
More like choo-choo train. That's what she meant.
Yes. That's
no.
Now I know what you're thinking. How on earth does this guy look so fly every single week? Sheesh, beats me. I woke up like this. But if you're thinking of stepping up your wardrobe and getting in on some of this cool swag, check out the In The Biz store at inthebiz.biz. They've got tons of cool fits and gadgets in that store. It would be a miracle if you walked away not feeling this good. Well, excuse folks. Gotta get a couple more 2-for-1s to get to before happy hour ends. Bartender, another round here, please.
Didn't even get the slightest.
That was a jump. That was a
I
jump.
literally saw his little dread just
Can
go-
we just mute Christian's mic for 30 seconds? It made no sense whatsoever. All right, real quick. How are you usually treated when you get trained? Last experience of you getting trained. Was it good, bad, ugly? What was it?
I'm not gonna lie. When I got trained, I just listened because I'm a good listener.
How was the experience though?
It wasn't that I was like not enthusiastic, but I'm just like making sure like
Did you enjoy your last training?
I did.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got free food.
Ah, that helps. Noris, how was your last training? Last time getting trained?
The person who trained me absolutely sucked.
I did not
So-
train her for the
Don't put her
record.
on the
I'm just
spot.
gonna once again reiterate, I did not train Noris in any place.
No, but low key, sometimes people still ask me, "Yo, who trained you?" And I'm like, Tany.
Nah. No, bro. Nah.
Cause no, and it's actually mostly him too. He said, "Bro, that's not how you do this," or like he would get on me so much. Anthony's a really good trainer, but he's just
Stern.
Moody.
yeah, like you're very like
I'm sorry.
Stern is good though.
it is on the person who's getting trained because it's
I
like
don't think it's stern. I think it's more assertive. You know what I mean?
That's a
No,
nicer
but-
way to say the same
but
thing,
I don't
but
think
I buy it. I buy it. I buy
to train
it.
you
Same
for
thing,
that.
but I'll take it.
Okay, whatever.
because I'm not. He like ended up kind of just showing me the hat.
It's just.
But you know what? Let's say this then. What do you guys look for in the perfect trainer? Like, what's the perfect trainer to you?
Somebody who's going to guide you.
All right.
Okay. But how do they act though? Are they nice about it? Are they pretty?
It's
Like
not
you were
that-
saying,
it's not
stern?
just-
Like what?
I don't think it's just about being nice. I just feel like
Someone who's very informal and friendly.
yeah, and then also
Okay.
also understanding that this might be your first time in this industry or because in the business in the service industry like there's different
You can
ways.
say in the biz. It
Personality.
would have
In the
sounded
biz
cool if you said
industry,
that.
there's different ways like you know sometimes you need to be more talkative to your table, sometimes you don't need to be that talkative to your tables, so everybody's coming from a whole different background. Like there's some people that like I came from an ice cream shop before I started surfing, so like my thing was just like, what do you want on the menu, what are you allergic to, okay, I'll ring you up.
Gotcha.
You know, like now as a server, you kind of have to be more friendly. You have to talk to your tables more. So it all you have to be just understanding of where the person came from, and then sometimes people aren't as talkative because I've noticed that we've gotten some servers who they don't really last long because they're not comfortable with that speaking barrier, and I feel like as a server, you really have to be.
You have to break.
You
out of
have
that.
you have to break that habit of like your brother's a perfect example of that. Like he used to ask us like when something was uncomfortable to
Like-
him to say something to a table, like even like something that's just like, hey, you know, we're out of this.
Because he's trying
You
to
have to
avoid
break.
confrontation.
She's like, oh my god, they're gonna get mad at me. I can't say that. I'm like,
He's
no,
very
just-
anti-confrontational,
yeah.
like-
so I'm like, no, like go up there. And
Why are
just
you
tell
laughing
them,
at
"We're out of
him? Is that not your brother?
No, yeah, it is my brother. The other day.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The other day.
He's back.
So we had to switch a table for whatever reason, but there was just a single guy at the table. He's like, "Nah, I'm not taking that table, man. That's a table for a little Spanish girl to
Yes,
take." I was
I
like,
heard it.
"Oh shit."
Little Spanish
Yeah,
girl to
because
take.
there was like a single guy. He kind of looked pedophile-ish, but he wasn't. But he was like, "Nah, I'm not taking that."
What if
one."
it was more interested in your brother than the single Spanish girl that you were?
Okay, then that's him. But
Just saying.
as long as he doesn't
in the
get touched.
parking lot.
Oh
I'm
no!
But
What's your
Yeah.
ideal
Nobody gets it.
trainer though?
The
Same question. Ask them.
I hate getting trained.
Pause.
Who's the best trainer you've ever
I'm about
had?
to block.
Go ahead and mute Anthony's microphone for 30 seconds. We got to be consistent.
No, he got his time now, but don't let it happen again.
All right. Okay. All right. He's still alive.
Warning.
Go ahead. Best trainer you've ever had as far
Best
as the
trainer-
attributes. You don't have to say the name, but what made them the best trainer you've ever had?
Best trainer.
Tany sucks at training. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, that's
why I've never trained you.
It's definitely not him though.
Yeah, no,
Um,
Tany, thumbs down.
I don't
Freaking
remember
awesome
getting trained,
trainer.
though. That's the thing.
You know who trained you at the club
Craig
we're working at?
or
Wow.
Greg, but he was very straightforward.
You know,
All this how we
he
do it.
trained me once too, though. I can't lie. He did. Yeah, when you weren't there one time, he did, and he was more of I just kind of followed him around all day. It was very boring. Training is also very boring.
Yeah.
Being trained is so boring. Like,
wait, being trained is boring or training is boring?
No, being trained is so boring if it's not done by a person who cares.
See, I actually like training. I'm a fan of training. Number one, for Anthony's main reason, the fact is I like knowing that I gave you how to do it. So I actually stay away from telling you my way of doing it. So when I first train you, I'm not going to tell you the easy way to do it. I'm going to tell you the long way. Carry the tray all the time. Make sure you do this and this and this
you don't want to get in
every
trouble.
single time. And then after, when you're like official, then I'd be like, hey, real quick, this and this. Problem is, right? I've been burnt
That's
so
such a
many
lie.
times where I've trained someone. They'll do a shortcut corporate to come in. Where'd you learn that from?
Tany told me.
Tany said it was cool if we just, I'm like,
they throw you right under the bus.
so
I
quick,
hate that
so
shit.
quick. Yeah, so I teach them the exact way to do it, right? Then after, when I know, you're going to stick around, then I'll give you the tips. But to do it right off the bat,
Stick around.
nah, dude, that's how you get burned. Quick, with the quickness.
That's exactly why I'm saying go formal and then go friendly.
Yeah.
Because if you're formal, then you're not going to get in trouble once corporate or the manager asks you like, oh, what's your 5 steps of service? Or what did Tany tell you to do when you get a confrontation like this? Like,
Told you to fight right on site.
Well, for me, I'm just going to save my ass because I'm going to be like, oh, like, you always kiss the customer's ass. But I'm going to tell him in the corner, like, bro, fuck that bitch.
But you
Catch that
can't,
nigga outside.
you can't tell them that you're in
As soon as
training,
you
though.
fucking start that car and fucking throw a rock at his fucking shit.
If you really want to get them.
You train them formally first.
Yes.
And then you train them friendly.
Yes. No, I train them all the way through formally. After, we'll have a conversation. Let me ask you guys this, though. Well, I can't even ask you because you've never trained anyone. Have you guys ever taken advantage of a trainee, Noris?
Oh, no.
You took advantage of me.
Don't make this about me. The question was to you.
he did. No, let me tell you.
Oh,
what
no.
Tany did. Let me tell you what Tany did. I was trained.
Damn, why is this about me?
I was trained by Tany once on a Sunday, and on Sundays we have to clean the stupid coffee pots and do the urn things. And let me tell you, this man made me do. Now that I've worked there, I understand why the hell he made me. I was good to go.
And
I was
that's how
out
you
the door.
exploit your trainee.
But she knows how to do it, though.
I was out
You're
to
welcome.
go, ready to leave, and he goes, yeah, just before you leave, you're gonna grab all these coffee pots and wash them, empty out the coffee, wash them, and then put this little powder thing
Urn cleaner.
on all
Oh,
of them.
yeah.
And I'm just looking at him like, why the
She was
fuck?
ready to go early. I said, nah. You training right now.
Actually, I have a story.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if I can tell this story because of
Can I down
HIPAA.
this real quick?
HIPAA.
So I do
That was
because I'm in
nice.
nursing school. HIPAA is what protects
Yes.
you from your medical records getting out, whatever. But
What happened to Susie?
so long story short, we're under nurses, and nurses be having us do the stupid shit. The when I say literally stupid shit, like cleaning up, bro,
Like stupid
yo,
shit.
oh man, I can't say too much, but they be having us clean the patients and yo.
In the poop sack. Oh my
Is that such a bad thing, though? You feel like, you're really getting intimate with your,
How do you
with your-
not, like on a serious note, do you like ever gag and like you're
The thing is, we're in COVID right now, so we have the face masks on, so it's easier on your nose.
It's easier. It's more palatable. It really is.
But
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I can.
Smoking that dookie.
I don't think I can just imagine somebody who just
See, and that me and my brother was just talking about that.
Where did Brandon go? I don't see him.
No,
Where did he
because
go?
he was talking about, he was visiting a friend who became a traveling nurse, and how much they get paid.
It's
And,
insane.
15 racks.
Well, it's $2,500 a week.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'll clean some dookie.
Okay.
you know what?
And I'm thinking, like, have you guys ever smelled like real fucking dookie, like from somebody else? Not like baby shit, like somebody's dookie, like somebody, like a grown person shit themselves after they didn't have tacos the night before.
Diarrhea.
One of them taco trucks.
Diarrhea or the
The
No,
law.
we're not even talking about
I think it's a
diarrhea.
lose-lose situation,
We're
bro.
not even talking about diarrhea. We're talking about just a regular shit.
nice
Nah, I ain't fucking with it.
warm one.
There's $2,500 that I would be missing out on.
You know what, though? I don't really have that, though. Like, a lot of people have, like, a crazy gag reflex, right? Like they just like, ugh, to everything. I really don't have that. So I think if it made sense, I'd be like, whatever, cool. You know what I mean?
When it mixes with that water.
I don't know what it is.
I can look at something and throw up.
Oh my. All right, let me ask you guys this. Have you ever sabotaged a trainee?
Yes, if I don't like you.
So you have sabotaged a trainee. Oh.
That's how I feel about this week's trainee.
You
I'm
just
on the train right now.
What is it about the trainee you don't like?
Well, hopefully they don't see
pause.
this episode.
Who's the trainee?
Well, the trainee is the new person that's always been complaining about their entree. That's going to be working there now.
Who?
No. We're not naming names. Hold on. But you have sabotaged a trainee before.
No, I have not. But I do
You
feel
just said
like that.
I'm so confused.
Right now.
You've
I'm
never
saying
sabotaged a trainee before?
I have not.
Okay. How about you guys? Ever?
No.
I don't even know what.
I just feel like
that
sabotage right now.
Honest.
Like, have you ever not probably given the best advice to
Yes.
someone that is training because
Yes.
you don't like them for whatever reason?
No.
Well, I wasn't training them, but I did just give them advice, not because I didn't like them, just because I know they wouldn't last there for long. So I was just like, bro, just do this and that. And
Yeah,
you'll get done
like,
with
Have,
it.
have you
Like,
ever felt
just-
threatened
just
by
go.
like someone you like they were going to take your job kind of thing?
Oh no! I'm listen.
Oh, y'all
everybody's-
confident like that? Wow,
No,
that's the look.
No, it's just.
Oh, okay. They said, nah. They gonna take my job.
Couldn't be me, bro.
No,
bro,
it's
that's
not confidence.
exactly
I
how
just
I
feel
feel.
like everybody's there to make your own money. Like
That's the same-
Your table's gonna get sat in your table's your table. Like
Yeah, bro.
you,
Yeah.
like you're literally, you got placed that person. You just gotta do what you got. Like I don't think anybody's really gonna take your job.
Does LeBron James feel like fucking Derek Jeter is gonna fucking or not?
That's
Derek
not.
Jeter.
Yeah, it's not.
So Derek Jeter's gonna retire
I'm
from
sorry,
baseball
I'm sorry. I
and.
didn't try to use that name. Derek Singletary or fucking.
Did you just name a football player? Like, are you skipping basketball in general?
Look, dude,
He went to every other sport. He went Derek Jeter.
Adam Jones. Let's say Adam Jones is gonna fucking.
He's a football player. Pac-Man Jones?
I said, oh my god.
Adam Pac-Man Jones? My goodness. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, you're killing your
Damn, bro.
argument right
You
now.
could have thought any other basketball player.
Anthony, I'm gonna say my name. Anthony
Davis.
Davis.
Thank you for helping him.
Fuck you,
Thank
bitch.
you. He helped you.
Fuck you. No,
He's helping his
he's-
trainee.
Yeah.
He was
a
helping his
fucking-
trainee.
No.
Isn't that
I'm
the
saying
furry
someone
eyeballs
who's.
guy?
Yeah, the brow.
No, I'm saying a bitch player.
Yeah.
LeBron James is not gonna have
He
fear
does
of a
look-
bitch player taking his
I
spot.
I need you to come up with a name, though.
No, bro.
to close this out.
Nah.
Well, LeBron James is a bitch player.
A bitch.
Hold on.
bitch.
Hold
Bro,
on.
No,
I'm sorry, but that is
whoa. Hold
Let's
on.
just be honest.
It's the
mute his
disrespect.
mic.
Whoa.
Mute his mic.
Wow. We're about to
Mute
meet
his
the
mic.
producer for no reason.
Mute his mic.
No.
Did LeBron?
I agree with Brandon. I don't even
made-
watch basketball, but he's always crying when I watch.
Bro.
Did he not win a title for you guys?
No, LeBron James may have done.
I'm just saying.
It's
bro.
the
done
disrespect
numbers
for
here
me.
in Miami. But one thing I will say, that shit that he pulled the last game to get
just
into the
salty
fucking
about Golden
play-in,
State.
Huh?
he sat out. Fuck him. He sat out.
You see this?
Yeah, he wasn't.
You know what,
playing.
Brandon?
He was in like
Brandon-
a black
Brandon-
shirt and
out.
everything. That's true.
On
He
behalf
sat out.
of every LeBron fan, I just want to apologize to you, LeBron, because you're so underappreciated. This man came to a team that wasn't even in the playoffs when he got there, came there, and they won the entire championship.
Okay, so
Nobody's
A year
saying
later,
he's
now
not
it's
good.
like,
So
oh,
I'm
nah,
gonna- look,
you're not
alright.
doing enough.
Alright,
Oh,
you know
no,
what? I
you're
know
not
what's
doing the
going
most.
I got a
Shut
bigger point.
Oh,
We had 16 championships before the 17th.
I thought you was a Golden State fan.
and the last time the Lakers were relevant was when?
2010.
2010.
Norris wasn't even born then. That's my point. Jeez. All right.
2010. You know what I mean? 2010.
I'm not- I'm
actually,
just saying, that's-
2008 we won. We went.
I
to
didn't mean it. Don't hurt me.
Yeah, 2010. Yeah.
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 But
All right. You know
I'm
what?
just
Before we
saying,
get
that's-
into this basketball thing, I'm going to keep it on topic.
Topic with
All right.
training.
Sorry.
Let's flip it. We've been talking about training, right? Let's talk about trainees.
Okay.
What's a perfect trainee? Like, how does a perfect trainee act when they come in, Christian?
Just fucking listen and do it.
Christian's been really quiet. That's why I asked Christian.
Oh.
How do they act?
Yeah. What's a perfect trainee to you?
They're ready to go and they ask you. Well, they're ready to go. They're ready to start the day. They ask you, "What can I do? What? You know what I mean? They're just ready to be
Just
taught.
eager.
Yes.
Enthusiasm.
Oh,
Enthusiastic.
I like it.
Yeah, and I'll meet that energy too. So
Yo, y'all
You know
get
what I mean?
benefits?
I
When
hate
I
that.
get free food.
I hate that. How about you, Noris? What's the perfect trainee?
The perfect trainee for me is somebody who I explain something thoroughly, and on the next round or the next time that has to be done, I can tell they paid attention by how they proceed to do what it is that I explained.
Okay, fair enough.
So, like, somebody who just pays attention and, like, you know, who I, like, because you could talk to someone and, like, oh, this is how it's done, but, like, you don't really know if people are listening. Because I do that sometimes. Sometimes somebody will be talking to me, or, like, a table will be talking to me, and in my head, I'm literally thinking of, like, do I even have oat milk at the house, like, to make a coffee?
Oh, no.
No, I swear, like, I
Just mine's
and then,
just...
and then I'll just be like, okay, yeah, well, so would you like some coffee? And I'll just try to repeat everything back to make it seem like I was paying, but I was not paying attention. So
fair
it's
enough.
like, you know, I appreciate that. You're listening.
Did you guys ever have a bad trainer? Like somebody like sabotaged you guys' shit.
Yes,
You
bro,
know what?
but I knew they were lying and full of shit because I would ask somebody else. I would ask the head person because the head person when I was at Beef Bake Factory wasn't training me as a
Beefcake Factory.
Beefcake Factory.
I love that. I love that that's the name. It's Beefcake Factory. I like it.
Beefcake Factory.
Beefcake.
Beef bake
Beefcake.
factory.
That's
Anyways,
a plausible moment. But
that is,
you know.
It is. I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let it go.
Anyway, it was, and my training was like for a week's worth.
Fair enough. Well, all right. For me, my perspective has changed a lot, right? When I first started, I liked that relaxed trainer, you know what I mean? But as I got more and more advanced in the industry, I actually like someone that's pretty strict and makes you learn this stuff. So when I first went into fine dining, I had one of the hardest trainers ever. Like they took the test seriously. Like, you know, sometimes you'll get into a place and it's like, yeah, take the test, I'll give you the answers kind of thing.
General GI.
Like literally like every ingredient, everything, I need you to know it kind of thing. Like 100%. I was just like, why? She's so difficult. I went home, studied 3 hours every single shift for 2 weeks.
Did you study the menu like from top down?
Yeah, we went to salads. Like it was like every single ingredient. But after, it made me so much cash because in fine dining, people are so particular about everything. And I was like, if I didn't go through that,
Right.
I would have washed out quick.
You have to low key be the expert on the whatever it is that you want. So
Absolutely.
you know what I mean, or whatever they're asking, like, oh, what's in this? You
Read
have to
your
be that
playbook.
expert.
Absolutely. And I hated it, but dude, like I was literally rattling it off. I'm like, how did I know that? Oh, you know what I mean?
If you don't read your playbook, then you're gonna be fucked.
Absolutely.
Right.
Have you guys thought about getting into fine dining one of these days?
I sure have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've thought about it, but the thing is, the fine dining in like down here is all like far as fuck.
Yeah, like downtown Brickell or like fucking.
That's not true.
What is considered fine dining?
Fine dining.
Anywhere where you have,
Dress code?
yeah, I guess it's more so like forks and knives are already preset. You know what I mean?
Stop.
You have 2 forks
They're
on
not
your
rolled.
left side, like preset forks and knives.
Well,
Yeah, they're not rolled up.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not rolled up. They're preset.
Got it.
That's where I say that starts to be fine dining.
Beefcake Factory, Beefcake.
It's not preset. You have a roll up.
No, but their utensils are out on the table.
No, they're rolled up.
No, they're not. No,
some
they're
beef-
not.
Maybe I said at the bar too much.
They're and
Some
actually
beefcake
they're actually
factories
on the table, not on a napkin.
Yeah.
They're
Are you
actually-
sure?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe I said at the bar too much.
Yeah.
You do.
I'm thinking about it. I always get a roll up, but
No,
maybe.
no, they don't roll them up.
Yeah, we put the fork to the right and
How many? All right, you know what? How much silverware do you get though? Is it just fork knife?
Four.
Yeah.
4?
Yes.
You get a spoon,
Yes.
3 forks, and a knife.
3, 4. Oh, that's 5. Oh.
3 forks.
3,
No,
4.
3, 4. What are you using?
2 forks. 2 forks.
What are
I
you
was
using
about
the
to
third
say.
one
a
for?
spoon, a knife.
If you get
That's
upset.
forks. Yeah,
He
but
said shrimp fork. Is that a thing?
usually the fork is staggered. I remember it.
Let me differ from you guys.
Okay.
Fine dining is anywhere that includes gratuity. That is fine dining for
Wow.
Wait, I'm sorry.
It
What?
includes gratuity,
me.
correct?
Yeah.
Did
All right,
yours?
so
That's not true. Wait.
right,
No,
so I'm
wait.
gonna get you right
Why does
now.
that make sense?
I'm gonna get you right
That
now.
makes zero
South
sense.
Beach.
Most places don't have
Johnny
gratuity.
Rockets. That's a fine dining.
Gratuity
Exactly.
included?
Yeah, it is.
It's fine dining.
No, it's not.
And my
All right, so clearly Christian is capped out. He is not going to be working at fine dining anytime soon. What do you mean automatic gratuity? That's crazy.
I've been to that one. It's not.
It does have gratuity.
I don't know. That's when I ate meat though.
And they include the South Beach tax.
Anthony, what's the toughest training you've ever had?
Football.
I was talking about the restaurant industry, but that's cool too.
All right, but okay.
Actually, I'm curious. Football. What position were you playing when you got the toughest training?
Back.
Okay, I can see
Which
that.
one?
He took it in the back.
Which one?
Cornerback, safety. Oh, I'm sorry, strong safety, free safety.
I would say safety.
You a small. Well, actually, what?
No, free
Matthew.
safety.
Matthew.
Tyron?
Tyron Matthew.
He's like 5'9".
The same size.
5'9", 5'10". Yeah.
You don't have to be tall. Trust me, you have to roam the field.
Oh, okay.
Remember Bob Sanders? Or Bob Sanders from the Colts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob Sanders. Yeah, that dude was good.
But Jason Sehorn was like.
Is that why you went with the dreads?
I sure did.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I remember he had dreads. See, I do remember.
Charles Woodson. Yeah, Charles Woodson.
Charles Woodson was 5'11" or 6'1".
No, he wasn't. He wasn't 6 foot. He was like 5'10".
5'11".
Potato, potato. Between 5'10" and 6, it's like same thing. Potato, potato. All right, fair enough. Toughest training you've ever had, Noris. Go.
You guys really think I'm 4'9"?
Wow. No, you're solid 5'2".
Okay. But
on a good day.
That's not what the iPhone said, though.
Exactly. I'm like thinking.
She's over here.
That.
She's traumatized.
No
What's the
way.
hype about being tall? I don't. Okay, obviously I'm saying it from a
Because I
different.
feel compressed.
Good job, bro. That is a great word for you to use.
Compressed. Compact.
No, like
Well,
I literally
compressed.
feel like compressed.
Your muscles are compressed.
No, you're compact.
Have you ever thought about the issues that tall people have to deal with?
Like walking
Okay, but
under
you
bridges.
can reach your cereal with like no problem at home.
Well, that's true. That's true.
I literally
What happens
asked
when I
my
drop
dad,
the
like,
cereal
hey,
box
before
though?
you go, can you just bring that? And I don't even eat cereal, but when I used to like actually like go into cereal, you know what? Just bring it down.
Shout out
mom
to the
puts my
short
salad
girls
toppings
in
up there.
life.
Yes. Let's give.
Or have you ever gotten that cup or that bowl all the way up there, and you're just like, damn, to bring the chair over
I
here.
wish one day. One
Or
day.
climbing,
I can't-
what? And climbing the
I can't
counters.
relate, bro. I
Oh
can't
my
relate.
god!
They the
Did
same
the
height
iPhone say
anyway,
that?
bro. They the same
Did the
height.
iPhone say that?
Do you think the whole tall short thing is overrated? Like a lot of people say tall is really cool. Once again, it's from my perspective. But I think it's
For a
really
guy, I
how
think
tall are you?
so.
6'5".
Really?
Yeah, but I think it's. I don't know. I feel like it's
tall.
I know you're
Yes.
taller than me, but I'm like what 6'3"?
6'3".
I'm like 6'3". Yeah.
6'3", 6'4".
No, I'm 6'3". I'm not 6'4".
I think-
6'4".
Yeah, the hair helps. So maybe.
Yeah,
the hair,
guys.
the
Yeah,
hair.
I think that's what it is. But yeah, no, I think the whole tall short thing is. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I don't know. For a girl, I prefer a tall guy.
What is it though? It's like he can beat up everyone's kind of thing.
When I
No,
wear
it's
heels,
just like,
I can wear
hey.
heels. I can wear heels.
So real
Right
quick,
here.
has anybody ever had a trainer sabotage them?
Yes.
Not just being a shitty trainer.
1000%.
but, like
Yeah.
they sabotaged you.
Yes.
They feel like everyone likes you, and then they were like, "All right, this nigga like he getting too fucking friendly with everybody."
it's never-
like, not a fucking bitch that like me, like him. Like, nah, fuck you, bitch. I got you.
Damn, you got a whole reality show going on
Yes,
there, bro.
Nah.
Keeping up with the Anthonys.
Exactly.
All right. My thing is, it's always been like positions where they're in high demand, right? So, for example, quote unquote bartender would be high demand because there's a bunch of servers trying to be bartenders. So, whenever I went into a position for like bartending, they're like, how'd you get this? How long you been doing this for, huh? Usually we don't do it like that.
Tell me something. What's the difference between your Aunt Margaret's favorite bottle of wine and the really good stuff? I'll tell you what it is. Just a little marketing. Do us a favor. Tell your Auntie Margaret, no offense intended. Now accepting applications.
That's cool. And you can just
my
hear it. It's like,
God.
oh, I don't like you.
A condescending tone.
Yeah, and you can hear it, but you're like, keep your cool. Be nice. Be nice. Yeah, I used to do this and this and this, and you're just bragging. And you're like, that's cool, bro. That's
Yes,
cool. And you're just
right?
like, oh my gosh,
That's
keep
why-
it cool. Keep it cool. And that's always happened like later on, you know what I mean? When it's like a position that you're getting that's competitive, people sabotage you like crazy.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you
absolutely.
get nonchalant about with the trainer. You're like, bro, this nigga.
I think it's more so too
full of
in
shit.
management because management is super competitive. There's only a limited amount of positions, whether it's like bar manager, general manager, kitchen manager. So they will question your credentials, sabotage behind. There's a lot of sabotage that happens in the industry.
Since you've been in the biz the longest out of everyone, have you gotten trained by a manager
Yeah,
for the entire set? Oh,
Yeah.
How did that feel?
yeah, it was cool. You just realize everyone has different styles.
Yeah.
and you just have to fake it till you make it, dude. You have to have that enthusiasm, and then after that, take
Did
what
you
you.
get like 3 strikes?
No, as in take what you can from what they're saying. You just have to be smart about it. You know what I mean? Like, not everything that they're saying is gospel. You know what I mean? Just see what they're saying, where they're coming from, take what you can and keep it moving.
All right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, there's a ton of sabotage. I'm just surprised you guys haven't actually gone through it or sabotaged anyone.
Christian, you never been sabotaged?
No.
Yeah. It wasn't. I sabotaged some. I mean,
Wait, Christian, they're like, we're gonna need to sabotage him. He's good. He's straight.
I sabotaged someone because I just didn't like them because of their work ethic. So I'm like, this motherfucker's not gonna make it. So I'm not gonna
waste your energy on it.
Does this come with this? Shit, I don't know.
All right. Obviously, as a trainer, right? Besides the menu, what's the most important thing to teach a new person?
Sad word.
Yeah.
Damn, side word.
Amen to that.
Damn.
Amen to that. Bitch, you is not leaving. You better know you may not know like the shit that's going on during the restaurant.
But you better know how to clean.
You better know how to clean, bitch, because you is not getting your check out.
What do you think, Brandon?
I think the most difficult thing that you can teach anybody is mentality. You can teach.
Damn, bro, you can't follow up with that.
You can teach them the words, and they can sound like a robot. They can say all the right things, but you can't teach somebody keeping a good attitude when they're dealing with the difficult customer. You can't teach that.
Absolutely.
You can have those conversations, but
you can't teach.
You can't teach somebody who just. They shut down automatically and they don't know how to come out of that. You can't teach that. So mentality is the hardest thing to teach a new trainee, to me.
Nah, 1,000% agree with that, dude. And
I've seen people cry.
What do you mean?
And they're like, oh, this isn't for me. And they go to fucking Winn-Dixie to work.
You
said Winn-Dixie. That's so specific. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. All right, before we get to our final thoughts, Brandon, can you pull me up on the computer real quick?
What's a computer?
It's a computer. Noris, can you read what the question of the day was that we posted?
How many of you actually...
Has anyone seen Noris's microphone? Anyone? Have y'all seen?
How many of you... I feel like Hannah Montana on this.
We hear you, though.
How many of you actually enjoy training new staff members? Sorry, there was a light in there.
There you go. Anthony, read the first response. Do not say the name.
All right. Write a comment. No, I'm kidding. All right. I like training when they're actually competent and seem like a good worker. I once trained someone who I swear I had to repeat every little step 50 times in one day, and I wouldn't remember anything, and it was exhausting.
Oh, go ahead, Christian. Anyone?
Paula says...
Susie says, stop saying names. Bad you.
Oh, no, we're not saying specific.
Yeah.
All right. So, Kennedy Fritz says, wouldn't mind if it was compensated.
I am done. Can you pull off the computer, please, sir? Just point at Christian. Thank you. My gosh. Wow. You know those shows where they black out people, like witnesses?
Yeah.
I can imagine Christian just interviewing some. Don't worry, it's confidential. You're gonna be safe.
We're gonna give him the.
What's your name for the record?
My dog. Get off
Bing
my
bang.
dog. Get off my
Wow.
dog. Get off my dog.
All right, obviously, yeah, you don't want him as a trainer. All right, guys, let's give some final thoughts on what you think.
I think Tany sucks as a trainer.
No, I love you, Tany.
Wow.
Tany, I'm not gonna lie, you train people good, but
Thank you.
she always had some type of way. She felt some type of way about how the way you train.
So we're saying a lost
I get
cause.
it so often they're like, who trained you? And I'm like,
Yeah.
Tany trained me. And
So we
that's
didn't talk about difficult trainees who just ask stupid questions or not paying attention.
Yes,
So
you
we
know,
can go another 10 minutes on
I
that.
paid
dude, I can go another
attention.
30 on it. I can go 30.
I paid attention.
I'm like, Noris, okay, just hold
gosh.
this, drop off his hot tea over there for me. It's like, cool. Come back. Tany, I burned him. I'm like, what just happened? I left you alone for 20 seconds. I don't know, the hot water went like this and I burned him in the face and I'm like,
I
what?
tried to pick up something for him, forgetting that I was pouring it. I told you guys.
She burned a dude with hot water. I was like, oh my
Actually,
gosh.
in our policy in our restaurant, we always pour away from the table.
No, our policy is don't burn people. That's our policy.
He's gonna like me if I pick this up
That's
for him. Cool,
crazy. That was under Tany that you did that?
Dude, I had her for like, her trainer left
3
for
days.
like 3 hours. And I was like, all right, fine, I can handle this. Nah, I couldn't handle it. Nah, that guy was not
She
safe.
managed to burn a guest in the eye in
With the hottest water ever. Yes.
That water is
Sets at
Since
120 degrees
then, the guy's
Fahrenheit.
never ordered hot tea. Only gets iced tea. Like from now on, he doesn't even touch hot tea. He's like, I'm good. I'll do raspberry tea, ice, whatever y'all got. He has never done
I
it.
swear, I went back to the table and I'm like, damn, I feel so bad for this guy. He was like, it's okay. It's okay. Like,
You missing that?
I know. He just got.
Second degree burn.
And I know it was hot on it because he just.
Can you put an eye patch on? We're good.
I've been through this before.
It's okay. It's okay.
Poor guy.
All right, guys. Final thoughts on trainees. What advice would you give to a new person that's trying to absorb all the knowledge they can from a new trainer? Let's start with you, Anthony.
Just be coachable. Coachable just means listening to your trainee. Try to go above and beyond and ask the trainer questions, because then that will make the trainer know that you're very enthusiastic.
Yeah, that was good.
Motivated to learn.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it finally came out. All right, and then lastly,
Can I say pause? Would that be?
again.
No. Okay. I did ask.
all right, and then lastly, just be friendly with everyone and be yeah.
Absolutely. Christian, what says you?
To a new trainee, I mean, it's gonna be a process, but just be open. You're gonna get through it. Just take as much information as you can as possible, and just make sure you blame Tany for all the things that go wrong.
Absolutely. Especially if you burn someone. Noris, what says you?
Dang, they're actually getting
said-
trained actually from the information that we're giving them. So if you give them wrong information, hello, you know who it is.
Tan said.
I'm kidding.
Said.
I love you, Tany. I'm kidding.
I say you were definitely dipping your feet in the water, so just try to, go out as long. I don't know. I just
Give
do the best
the
you
job.
can.
Yes.
Really, just do the best you can, and then you're there for a reason. And I feel like even if it's not an establishment you want to work at, you're still gonna pick up some really good pointers for maybe the next spot you go to. Because the job where we work at now, I feel like you have to have really fast mobility, because I go to our nighttime job and I'm like, bro, this is like so different. I'm like, I literally feel bored when I'm not doing something. And in our morning job, I'm like, this has to be done even when I feel like I have a break and I only have 2 tables. There's always something I can be doing. So it's like,
Keep moving.
yeah, you really do. You're on the move. So, just take those little things, those little jabbers that I could, those little knowledge tips further on. And it'll still make you a better person in the industry.
I like
or a
that.
better server or better for your guests,
Before I say my final thought, Brandon, I gotta let you have one. What are your final thoughts on training people and being trained?
As a trainer, just think back to the times you were being trained. You know what I mean? You don't know everything, but you also want to be assertive and get your message across too. So like I said, just think back to the times where you were being trained and just try to not do the things that pissed you off as a trainee. And once you do that, once you find the balance between that, you become an excellent trainer.
I like that. All right. Final thought on this end, y'all. The biggest killer, and not just in training, just in life, the worst phrase, especially in the Bahamas, that you can say is